Deontay Wilder has wasted no time in taking to social media to absolutely trash Anthony Joshua following AJ's upset loss to Deontay Wilder's stablemate Andy Ruiz. As you can see here, the tweet says, he wasn't a true champion. His whole career was consisted of lies, contradictions, and gifts, facts, and now we know who is running from who. Hashtag till this day. Now, Deontay is suggesting that Anthony Joshua was a hype job. And that is definitely a fair suggestion, given the way the Andy Ruiz fight went down. Now, of course, some people are going to say, well, look, AJ still got very good names on his resume that he beat. You know, he beat Dylan White, who's one of the top contenders right now. He beat Eric Molina better than Wilder did. He beat Klitschko, he beat Takam, he beat Parker, he beat Povetkin. These are good names. You can't say it was a hype job. He just got caught by a guy who was having a good night, and it was a bad style for AJ. And one thing led to another, and AJ ended up on his back. So yes, it's true, you can't take away those names, but was he just a flash in the pan? Will AJ be able to come back, or will history remember him as a hype job at the end of the day? That remains to be seen. Obviously, Deontay Wilder is saying AJ is a hype job, and that's fair enough. After what we just saw, can't argue with, you know, somebody coming out and having that opinion. As far as his whole career consisted of lies, contradictions, and gifts, well, in terms of gifts, of course AJ received gifts. Oh yeah, he did. AJ was ahead somehow in the Klitschko fight by the time of the stoppage, when anybody looking at that fight objectively will know that there is no way on earth AJ was winning that fight. So he definitely got gifts from the judges in the Klitschko fight. He also got favorable treatment in the Takam fight when that fight was stopped prematurely, in my opinion. But at the same time, Deontay has had favorable treatment too. So, you know, sometimes you got to be careful about throwing those stones when you live in a glass house, because in that first Ortiz fight, why was Deontay helped by the doctor and given extra time to recover? And of course, Deontay, you know, suggesting AJ is a hype job, that's fair. But Deontay himself never fought anybody with a pulse until he was about, 32-0? Whereas AJ has been fighting much better opposition for his first 23 fights than Deontay Wilder did. That has to be said. And the bottom line is here, Deontay Wilder, rather than, you know, shooting his mouth off on social media, he should have signed a contract. He should have signed a contract last year to fight AJ, and he should have been the one to take AJ's O. As I've said in other videos, he should have been the one to do what Andy Ruiz did. And Deontay Wilder's team did him a disservice in steering him away from the AJ fight and allowing Ruiz to go and beat AJ instead. They did him a disservice. Now, perhaps Wilder's team can make it up to him in the future. Maybe if they manage to build Ruiz up into a big pay-per-view star, maybe he'll get the kind of money against Ruiz that he was going to, you know, make against AJ. It remains to be seen. But certainly, when you look at it in retrospect, I know Deontay Wilder's not the sharpest tool in the box. He's a fantastic fighter. But as a businessman, he's not the sharpest tool in the box. In retrospect, anybody looking at it objectively, you're going to say, Wilder should have taken the fight while he had the opportunity. Because he could have all the belts right now. Wilder could be the undisputed champion right now. If he'd taken his opportunity to fight AJ last year or early part of this year. But you let it slip away. Now, as far as the 40 million, well, the 40 million would have, you know, gone down the drain regardless, because that was an offer which, you know, was based upon AJ getting past Ruiz, Wilder getting past Brazil, and then them fighting after that. So, yeah, he lost the 40 million anyway. But one of the earlier offers, he could have taken that and fought AJ. You know, AJ wouldn't be, the Ruiz fight was a voluntary. AJ could have been, you know, Wilder could have been fighting AJ early part of this year, and he could have inflicted the first loss upon him. So, it is what it is. Let's see if Wilder's team can make it up to him in the future. Interesting, you got Adam Kalnacki, who's obviously another PBC guy down here, saying patiently waiting. AK Babyface. So we'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about Deontay Wilder's comments here, suggesting AJ is a hype job. That is a fair suggestion. Is AJ a hype job? Will he be able to bounce back? Will he go down in history as, let me think. Will he go down as like a Buster Douglas? No, he can't, because he's already got a better resume than Buster Douglas. But will he go down as like a flash in the pan maybe? Or I'm trying to think of a heavyweight champion. Maybe like a Floyd Patterson. You know, Floyd Patterson was a brave guy and he tried hard, but he wasn't one of the greats in heavyweight history, Floyd Patterson. Will AJ go down more as a Floyd Patterson? Or will he be able to bounce back and go down as a Lennox Lewis? Will he just fade off into obscurity? You know, we'll see. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about everything I've talked about in this video. It's happening, I'm out. Join me on Patreon. I upload a minimum of 2 podcasts every single week, covering a wide variety of controversial topics, as well as live stream Q&A sessions. Take a look on screen right now at some of the podcasts I've produced so far. For just $3 a month, the equivalent of about £2 a month, you get access to all my new podcasts and my entire back catalogue of past podcasts, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen on your computer or on your smartphone or tablet by downloading the Patreon app from the Google Play Store or the App Store for free. The Patreon app also allows you to download each podcast in MP3. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you get access to dozens of hours of exclusive content. It's easy to sign up, there's no contract, and you can cancel at any time. So come and join our community of free and critical thinkers by signing up with me here on Patreon today.